Model number PGI-T02, similar to Warren's OET-T02, Welkin, a heavy brawler with the melee combat and versatile weaponry classifications thanks to its powerful axe and defensive toolkits. Standing at 15.6 meters tall, weighing 38.7 tons gross and 30.5 tons tear, this is the final unit with a known pilot to mention. Rui Miku. Okay, but you can see how close these two are. Rui has no known surname, which may be important, but more on that later. Welkin is a standard 3rd-gen striker developed by the Volturia Alliance based on the prototype known as Warren, who we need to go into the history of to fully understand Welkin. Warren is a 3rd-gen striker with a similar frame to its predecessor, the Tigris line of strikers, but more specifically, the Tigris Mark I. But Warren is its own type of unit, with the Mind Bridge system perfected by Sturgeon, the prototype of Elysinus. This combination of reusing design parts and utilizing other systems expedited the development of Warren to be completed in just a year, entering service in the Alliance Army as early as 14 Revival era, though the exact time isn't unknown. During the Circular Sea conflict, Warren showed exceptional performance, being capable of casually destroying swaths of 2nd-gen strikers and forcing all other factions to drastically accelerate the development of their own 3rd-gens. Welkin is one of several Warren units upgraded by Pyrogenesis to the Break Striker specifications. It is equipped with a weapon management system compatible with all types of weaponry, allowing for the seamless integration of diverse arsenals, one of the key points of the Break system. Its comprehensive armament configuration provides exceptional utility in battle, especially for close-quarter combat. However, operating Welkin requires a highly skilled pilot, such as a little girl apparently. We currently don't know anything about the other Warren upgrade units, so keep an eye out for unknown strikers capable of matching Welkin. They will likely look similar due to coming from the same source. The Shuixing Heavy Battle Axe. Though, unlike other weapons, only the Shuixing part is the name. Other weapons would include the Heavy Battle Axe part in its name. While developed by Vulcan, the Shuixing Battle Axe originates from the Sturgeon Development Project by the Marciana Braintech Institute and shares a similar lineage with Pyrogenesis's Yulong Battle Halberd. However, Vulcan opted for a more versatile battle axe design. It is said that the Alliance's strikers in Leonia would often wield these battle axes to clear paths through dense forests for post-disaster reconstruction, as they are more effective than traditional logging machinery. As a melee weapon, it bypasses fluid armor while applying stagger and knockback to the target, and while it can be parried, it has an attack that bypasses parry when attacking from above. It performs a 3-hit combo normally. When the attack button is held, it will spin around for 1.5 seconds, which can act as the first attack in the combo, so you can immediately go into the second and third attack, and makes up for the lack of initial dash by allowing you to move whilst attacking and not being parryable, allowing you to land a full combo of 3 to 4 hits while being safe from parries. It is a melee damage type weapon with a 3-hit combo, dealing 10,000 damage, 13,000 damage, and 16,000 damage, with the charged spin attack dealing 11,000 damage per hit, and the downward slash dealing 15,000 damage. The downward slash attack and regular attacks apply staggered, but the spin attack does not, allowing enemies to run away if they are not immobilized or stuck in the dueling force field. Its ground attack costs 1,000 energy, and its aerial attacks cost 2,000 energy and are able to lock onto targets up to 390 meters away. Due to the fact that you are spinning, enemies cannot be locked onto by the spinning attack, requiring manual movement. Its boost attack costs 6,800 energy to activate, and then 5,000 energy a second to sustain. And remember, the spin attack shreds units standing still, such as a Fortress Form Tricera. The Jiangfeng Heavy Howitzer, capable of rapid-firing grenades for blast damage. It is a high-caliber, smoothbore artillery system designed to fire its multi-purpose high-explosive shells. These shells are quite effective at destroying fortified structures and can also suppress a wide range of both soft and hard targets. Its rapid-fire design increases the circular probability error by 30%. Circular probability is the measure of accuracy of firearms, the calculation that can predict what the spread of bullets on a target will be. The ever-resourceful Alliance engineers simply strengthened the shell's explosive charge, making it twice as strong and cleverly addressing the precision demands of its users. Its weapon type is projectile, and it deals 10,000 blast damage with a radius of 35 meters, and it has a magazine size of 6 rounds, taking 2.5 seconds to reload them all, and it is able to lock onto a target up to 390 meters away. The video for the axe is listed as Welkin 02 and has a thing down the bottom about how it is from a test version of the game and the final version will look different. The heavy howitzer is also called 02 and is a different footage of the axe without the disclaimer, meaning we have no footage of the howitzer from the official source until the update came out to the website that gave us a whole range of new videos. Now we do have a video of the weapon. The GNGS Dueling Force Field, a set of 4 small drones that project a stasis field in a rectangular shape. The barriers block out attacks from going in or out of the barrier and stop people from getting in or out of the area. At the same time, a tracking drone is unleashed on enemy units within the field, dealing melee damage that bypasses fluid armor, and something else, but it got cut off. Also, the video doesn't show the melee attack drone, and I've never seen it before, so I'm not sure what it's about, though it may be referring to the boomerang drones, but those are their own weapon. This weapon is a militarized design inspired by recent reports of rogue mining drones attacking anything in motion. This statement means that the report was written before the encounter with Wraith Strikers during the tutorial, if you're wondering. This field is useful in many cases, protecting yourself or allies while you heal, trapping enemies to control their movement, or blocking pathways to objectives that are indoors. They can be used to protect yourself or allies whilst you dismantle extractors in the Cape Blanc Observatory, get the data from the Eye of Misra, or take points in the Krub sinkhole, and even for being safe while you heal at the healing point in Graceline Sky City. The defensive possibility in Verge missions is only the beginning though. Being trapped in a tight space leaves your enemies susceptible to your spin attacks with no space to evade, and can be combined with other abilities such as your jamming pulse ejector or defense field to become a death trap to your enemies. Be careful though, it doesn't have a floor, so people can get in and out if you put it on over a cliff. The drones mentioned deal 1,750 melee damage, attacking many times with each pass, and these drones have the special effect staggered. It should be safe to use these stats when looking at the boomerang drones. Thus, while it is a defense shield weapon type, it has the melee damage type classification. It has a force field capacity of 55,000, which will be more than enough for the 5 seconds it lasts, keeping everything within 50 meters inside before needing 15 seconds to reload. The Chunlei jamming smoke ejector was developed by Pyrogenesis in just a few months after an accident during a maintenance test. When preparing to fire a security-heavy ion cannon shot, likely to test the liquid shields, a parameter error caused micro units to overload, generating a high-temperature cloud. This cloud emitted interference akin to a Corite pulse storm, which completely blocked out the cannon shot. By perfecting this error, Pyrogenesis made the jamming pulse ejector you see here. It is capable of not just blocking energy attacks, but also electronic jamming, which can shut down drones and disable stealth, and stun any enemies hit by it, though the effects of this can be blocked by a shield. After the initial flash, the lingering smoke in the area will reduce energy damage and direct energy damage done to Welkin or any allies in the smoke screen. Using it inside the dueling force field ensures any tricks your enemies may have up their sleeves fail before engaging them in melee combat. Its weapon type is functional, and it has the special effect interference and staggered, with the stagger being caused by the initial flash and the interference due to the lingering smoke, protecting yourself and allies from lock-on. Its effects last for 4 seconds. I presume this refers to the smoke screen, but that's more than long enough for the interference to mess up your opponent's assault. Welkin carries 2 charges of it, taking 18 seconds to reload 1 round, with each round being reloaded 1 at a time, but automatically as soon as there are less than 2 charges available. They can be used on any target up to 90 meters away, so they are best used in close range to throw off an opponent and stop their attacks, such as in the force field to stagger before using the spin attack. The boomerang drones are 2 dual-bladed drones that will attack any nearby enemies, regardless of if they are locked onto by Welkin or not, though it will prioritize the enemies you are locked onto before moving to another enemy. It deals 1,750 melee damage, dealing stagger with each hit. It was modelled after the drones found in mining cores after they went haywire and began attacking anything that moved, with its creator, who is unclear due to the fact that these drones did not get an entry of their own, realizing the destructive potential they held. Using them inside the dueling force field turns it from a battlefield cut off from the rest of the fight into a blender where enemies will not last. The Zhengchen defense force field provides 2 layers of defense for frontline strikers. First is the forward-facing force field, which will block incoming attacks like any other shield. Then there is a smokescreen it will scatter, which will absorb heavy ions to weaken energy weapons. This system will significantly improve the longevity of Welkin when under long-range fire. This system can also be used to create a temporary assault corridor behind you for allies to move through during a charge, as it will continuously disperse from Welkin for its duration. Using it inside the dueling field will ensure your enemies cannot fight back as you take them out. Its weapon type is Defense Shield, and it has the special effect Interference. This is due to it putting up a force field in front of it, with 50,000 health, regenerating 20,000 when not in use. It will also spew out interference smoke, which is likely made using EIC smoke, much like other smoke screens that can be found in other weapons and units, which will protect Welkin and allies within 35 meters from being targeted. The smoke and shield will be up for 6 seconds before needing 30 seconds to recharge. Overall, Welkin is built for one-on-one duels where you unleash everything at once and defending itself and ally units to help with mission objectives. The website has been updated in order to show all the different weapons properly and the current updated state, but the issue with how messy everything is due to the fact that it is using information from both the first and second beta, also using the videos from the first and second, thus making it very difficult for the website to stay consistent, as things changed a lot for Welkin between each beta.